The Sports Personality of the Year award used to be Britain's biggest celebration of sporting swagger. It was the Athletic Oscars, a crown of revelry for the sporting superstars who defied the odds, thrilled spectators and rallied the nation, all with a twinkle in their eye and a cheeky grin. Past winners included Rocket Man Sterling Moss, World Cup hero Bobby Moore, the audacious Ian Botham, the impossibly gifted Paul Gaza Gascoigne, Lennox the Lion Lewis, Golden Balls David Beckham. And on it went, a veritable gilded scroll of indisputable greatness. For all their charm, their chutzpah, and yes, personality, what all those winners had in common is that they won a lot of things. But at last night's ceremony, this happened.
And the winner of the 2023 BBC Sports Personality of the Year is, from Nottingham, Mary Earps.
Well, look, Mary Earps is the goalkeeper for the England women's national team. She seems a thoroughly decent human being with bags of personality. She's also an excellent women's goalkeeper, playing for England at the peak of her career. But this year was not the best for her or the Lionesses. They lost the World Cup final to Spain. More people talked about the unwanted advances of Luis Rubiales from the Spanish Football Association, anything that the Lionesses did on the pitch. And the Lionesses then failed to qualify for the Olympic Games. This is really a year where they want to just keep quiet, isn't it? Rather than go out there and accept awards for being the best sports person in the country. Those who missed out this year on winning were Frankie Dettori, the greatest jockey in history as he retired, Ryder Cup hero Rory McIlroy, one of our greatest ever golfers, cricket legend Stuart Broad, who ended a spectacular career on an incredible high and won the moral Ashes. And what about Ronnie O'Sullivan, who won his 8th World Snooker Championship, a record, and wasn't even nominated? Well, students of my common sense assessments of such things will recall I was equally scathing when the England men's team won Team of the Year in 2020, despite having lost the Euros final to Italy. The great Kenny Dalglish, who won 8 league titles and 3 European Cups as a player and manager, was given a Lifetime Achievement Award, and he said this.
But for me, it's not about taking part, it's about winning.
Yeah, it's not about taking part. It's not about participation prizes. It's about winning. That's what made Kenny Dalglish one of the greatest winners in the history of British sport. It's quite literally the definition, isn't it, of sport. You compete to win. Now, we've now had 3 female winners of the BBC Sports Personality Award on the bounce. And to be clear, there's nothing wrong with women winning the title. Emma Raducanu shocked the world to win the US Open, aged 18, a worthy winner. Beth Mead led the Lionesses to an historic European Championship title last year, a worthy winner. And in previous years, Dame Kelly Holmes won 2 gold medals at the Summer Olympics and she won it. Good, so she should. But Mary Earps this year won nothing. Even her club, Manchester United, rather like the men's version, won absolutely nothing. She did lead a virtuous campaign to have replicas of the women's goalkeeping shirt made available to buy. OK, does that make you the Sports Personality of the Year? Over Rory McIlroy? Stuart Broad? Frankie Dettori? Poor old Ronnie O'Sullivan. Does it? Does it even make you better winner than Katarina Johnson-Thompson, who won a 2nd heptathlon gold in the World Championships athletics? I don't think so. It looks to me like that terrible scourge of virtue signalling box ticking has crept in to this once great award. It's become the national equivalent of a participation medal. Didn't they all do well? Losing doesn't matter. Winning would have been a problem. This is where we've gone, isn't it? We're a society that now celebrates mediocrity over winning. And when you do that, your society becomes inevitably mediocre itself, which is exactly how so many British people feel right now about our country and our place in the world.